From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, we've been tracking the rain in western Oklahoma. If you look down from space, look at the cloud cover stretching from western sides of the state all the way out through the panhandles into New Mexico, and new storms are taking off down near La Mesa, Texas, heading up towards eventually southwestern Oklahoma much later today. So we are not done with the rain. Cloud cover will start to creep into the Oklahoma City metro area. Right now, we've got a lot of sunshine. Here's a radar loop from the past 5 hours with the rain kind of diminishing some across the panhandle and the western portions of our state, but there are the new storms from Lubbock down to La Mesa, making their way eventually up towards Guthrie, Texas, and another complex will move into the west as we head into the afternoon. Still tracking the rain from Cheyenne all the way up to Arnett, and some showers down near Hobart trying to make their way into Caddo County, and a heavy shower there. No lightning showing up within that. We could still have some thunderstorms. We've had some of these kind of pulse up through mid-morning, a strike of lightning or two. Heavy rain now coming across I-35 from Bremen down to Blackwell. That'll move up into Kansas. There's the showers running from just to the southwest of Visay to Camargo, headed towards Putnam to Loga, Sealing, and then from Colony to Carnegie back to Hobart. Showers there. Threats this morning are going to be some light to moderate rain, some areas of heavy rain that could produce some localized flooding. We're not seeing any of those issues at the moment, and most of this is moving at about 20 miles per hour, but rain chances still staying likely in the west and northwest for the next couple of hours. 70 degrees on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network at Will Rogers, but it's 74 in El Reno, so the airport's a little lagging there. We're in the mid-upper 70s across central eastern Oklahoma, already closing in on 80 degrees here at 9 in the morning. We've got low 60s where the rain is falling in the west, and a south breeze to go with us for about 10 to 15. We may have some gusts to 20 later today, but the wind is not a big factor. So you headed to the ballpark for the Women's College World Series. 79 at noon. It'll be muggy. 10% chance at lunchtime of a pop-up shower. Very isolated. Chance goes up to 30–40% this afternoon. And like what we saw yesterday, these storms, if they fire, will have the chance to produce torrential rain for a little while. Also lightning, and may end up having some small hail and gusty winds. But overall, the severe risk in central Oklahoma very low. The risk will be a little higher out west today. Temps back in the 70s and 80s. We'll see how much we can recover later today as far as instability is concerned before the next round arrives. The jet stream winds are coming up out of the southwest. For the last week, almost 2 solid weeks, we have had just anemic jet stream winds overhead, which allows those storms to not move very quickly, produce localized flooding, but overall not give much of a severe risk as far as wind, hail, or a tornado threat. As the southwest flow of the jet stream kicks up, the tornado threat goes up in the Texas Panhandle, and we will have a chance for severe weather in the western counties of Oklahoma. We'll talk about that in just a second. Here goes the showers, the storms. Here's 5 o'clock this afternoon. A few isolated storms possible. More rain taking off in the Texas Panhandle. Flooding likely in Texas. We will see rain make its way into western Oklahoma 8–9 o'clock. That then fizzles late this evening and tonight. Tries to make it to Oklahoma City in spots. Most of the overnight is quiet, and watch the storms tomorrow afternoon 3–4 o'clock. Now there's a chance we get a few isolated showers ahead of the main complex, but that complex fires up. It'll have some wind with it, hail, pockets of heavy rain, and flooding a concern. Very low tornado risk with this as it makes its way into Oklahoma. So this afternoon, late into the evening, 30–40% chance in the metro, 70 to 80% chance in the west. Between 3 and 10, there is a chance for a pulse severe storm or two. Similar to yesterday, will not be widespread. Lows tonight into the 60s, and then tomorrow morning, we have a chance of rain in the Panhandle and the Northwest. Most of the state dry. It's hot. Your Friday looks hot and it looks humid. 80s, look at all the 90s in eastern Oklahoma. Cloud cover builds up. We'll have another complex fire, and tomorrow afternoon, the storm threat goes from Woodward to Clinton down to Hobart. 20% chance in OKC. That chance goes up to 80% tomorrow evening as the storms are weakening. They'll be falling apart close to midnight as they make their way into the metro. So that severe risk is to the west and southwest. Quarter-size hail, 65-mile-an-hour winds, and localized flooding. Still expecting a lot more rain, 1 to 2+ inches in western Oklahoma, often on rain chances into the weekend. And we're back with what caught my eye after this.